Andy, you've made the decision to move on. What was the sort of thinking behind it?
Um, it's been based on sort of probably a family-based decision, if I'm being honest, and just having that sort of, like, I've got a young family, and it's been sort of 2 years of real relentless sort of work, in which I've loved. I've loved every minute and enjoyed it, and I just sort of made the decision recently that it's probably best that my time in life where I'm at the minute, it's probably the job in which I love and I wanted to keep, but I've just had to make a decision based on sort of family and sort of where I am in my sort of career and life at the moment.
Because I don't think what a lot of people don't realise is that the academy manager's job's probably the biggest in the club in terms of your Saturdays, Sundays, every night of the week as well. It's just incredible amount.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work. It's every day, it's every night, it's all weekend. It is what it is. But I knew exactly what it was going to be like before I come in. It was the same teaching. You ask any teacher, you're working all day, every day, and I've just found that it's just one of those decisions that I've made. I'm gonna stick with it now, and looking forward to sort of the next adventure.
But you've enjoyed your time here, I think.
Yeah, I loved it. I've really enjoyed the time. I've really enjoyed working with the club, and I've had great support with the club. And Brian brought me in. He's been fantastic for my development. I've really enjoyed working with him, and obviously with the chairman as well. I had great support from the chairman and the gaffer and everyone. It's been great, and it's been a really difficult decision for me, but one I've made based on sort of family and just life in general, really. So I'm looking forward to sort of moving on now, and looking forward to seeing what I've built here over the last sort of 2 years grow.
Are you proud of what you've built here? Because it's been a long old 18 months to get to where we are now.
Yeah, really proud. What I've put in place, hopefully the people I work with will understand. I don't think people really understand the magnitude of the work I've had to do over the last sort of 18 months, and I'm hoping that the people I've worked with do, and hoping that the club sort of appreciate the sort of work I've put in over the last sort of year and 18 months. It's obviously a year of audit. I've completed the whole audit on my, majority on my own, with a couple of the members of staff as well, which I'm really grateful for. That was submitted probably 2 days ago. Monumentous amount of work from scratch, which has all been submitted. Just the way I've sort of redone the whole programme. The whole football side has been totally changed ever since Eric's come in and worked alongside Eric. We've totally changed the football side. We've got a new curriculum, we've got a new philosophy, we've got a new way of playing, we've got new ideas, we've got a vigorous CBD programme in place now that we've never had, that Eric's launched. I've reworked the whole education from top to bottom. So we've got education tracking in from every boy in the academy, from the under 9s all the way up to 18s this year. We've got our under 18s on a very vigorous educational programme, which is, at grade 1 at Ofsted. It's running fantastically well. We've got a new life skills project that we've got in place. The sort of the recruitment side of it, we've never really had a big push on recruitment, but now we've got 12 local spotters. That's something I wanted to do when I come in, was introduce sort of more sort of key areas of local support, which we've got. We've now got 12 spotters that work in all different age groups that are going to go out all across the county over this season. We've got sort of a vigorous new sort of idea with our shadow squads now, which is taking a bit of time over the first year, but now we've got shadow squads in place from 9s all the way to 16s that are predominantly looking at recruiting local boys. Good programme in place that will grow in the next sort of few years to come. I could go on, but we've moved a hell of a long way in 18 months, and to be honest, it's a great opportunity for someone to come in and take it now, just in the current state we're in now.
Because it is in a great place to now push on even to that next level again.
Yeah, exactly, and the foundations have been built, and everything's in place now for that to happen, and it just needs someone to come in and just continue the work that I've put in, and kind of know that the audit's complete and everything's sort of in the right direction for the club. And importantly as well, that the staff I've brought in have been really, really good as well. I mean, Jordan coming in as the physiotherapist has been fantastic for the club. Energy, new ideas, freshness to the sports science and medical department. Obviously Eric coming in as the head of coaching and bringing a new dimension to the football side, which has been really positive. And not forgetting obviously the hard work that Cal has done for me the last sort of 18 months he's sort of been my right hand man, the sort of 18 months, and I couldn't have done it without him. So, you know, I want to go on record with thanking Cal, you know, for everything he's done for me as well, and through real difficult times when we had sort of me, Cal and Ben sort of running the whole academy for 4 months. It was really difficult to keep it afloat. We managed to do it, and, you know, we managed to come out stronger for it. You know, the academy performance plan that we've now put in place for the club will be hopefully a document of the next sort of 5 years. You know, I don't think that it needs to be changed now. I think it's something that the club can have in place that I've produced, and it's a 985-page document of everything that the academy does top to bottom. It's a great document, and it's something that hopefully that the club will use and the club will work with over the next sort of 5 years. And obviously the staff that we brought in, all the new part-time staff that we've got, all age groups now are strong and they're really good, and, you know, hopefully the boys will learn from them and carry on. And obviously not forgetting the hard work that Charlie's done for me over the last sort of 18 months. Charlie Musselwhite, you know, I brought Charlie in, and he's come through the system over the last 18 months, had like 5 or 6 different roles, but he's started to become the complete package now, and I want to thank him for his, you know, hard work that he's done over the last 18 months working alongside me as well.
It's been a really good group to work with. I suppose one of the big achievements on the face of it is 6 professional contracts as well for youth team players. Fantastic. I think unprecedented in the club's history.
Yeah, exactly, and that comes down to the hard work that all the boys have put in, and obviously the hard work that Matt Rains did as well before he left. Not forgetting Matt, and obviously Dorsey at some point as well, that the hard work they put in before I come in. But yeah, testament to the boys, the character and what we produce here. And, you know, we've got some exciting boys coming through, especially through all our age groups now, 15s, 16s, even lower down, 9s, 10s, all the way through. And I think we built that sort of winning mentality, that desire, and the type of players that we want in the academy, not just good football players but good people as well. And I think that's important. Good, you know, the whole model, you know, the 4-corner model, however you want to call it, the FA produced, but making sure that they're ready in all areas. And I think we're starting to see that now, and especially moving forward, I think it's a great club to be at. It's a great club to work in, and I'll miss working here.
And Eric will move into your position. You've worked with him for the last 6 months. He's the perfect fit, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so, and I think it was important that we keep that the same sort of mould of what we've been building over the last 6 months. I mean, I've worked really closely with Eric over the last 8 or 9 months, and I think we kind of built it together, and it's kind of the natural thing that I wanted when I left, is that someone come in who understands the club, understands the, you know, how proud we are as a local club, and that the idea of making sure that we keep it as homely as possible, and everything we built, I think it's important that we continue that instead of someone totally different coming in with. I think it's important to have new ideas, absolutely, but the new performance plan we built needs to be lived now, and it's a kind of a club document, a club feel, and I think it's important that we remain that way.
And what's the future for yourself now?
Future for myself is I'm going to take a bit of time off now in the next next month. I'm going to take a bit of time off, spend a bit of time with the family, and, you know, have a holiday and have the next sort of month off, and then look to go into my sort of new adventure. Hopefully in the next sort of November time is when I hopefully will start a new position. So looking forward to the new challenge, and looking forward to a bit of time off, to be honest. But yeah, like I said, I've mentioned it before, but enjoyed every minute of the club, had great support, and I want to thank everyone that I've worked with over the last sort of year and a half.
And do you think you will stay in touch with the club and keep in contact?
Yeah, absolutely. I've already said to lads, I want to continue to coach. I want to continue to coach in the club. So you'll probably see me coaching at all different age groups still. So I'm going to come in and keep coaching. Hopefully, you know, work with the 18s now and again, 15s, 16s, 9s, 10s. So I'm going to drop in and do some part-time coaching and fit around sort of my next sort of job that I'll be going into. So yeah, I'm looking forward to still being involved in the club, because that's what I wanted to do.